Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we make content about making and selling digital products and making money via that. In today's video, we will going to be diving into actually making gratitude diary or gratitude planner in the Photoshop. It's just one of the ways to make one. Obviously, there are so many ways in which you can make a gratitude diary planner. There are so many different softwares, but I'm gonna show you step-by-step method. Very simple, very easy. You don't need to be a designer to use a Photoshop. Anyone can do it to make a gratitude diary in the Photoshop. So without further ado, let's get straight with that. Before go back, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video in future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, if you're a creative person looking forward to make money online, then I have another channel where I talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. You can very well grab the digital product bundle planner that will going to help you making and selling digital products and making money with that. Entirely based on my experience and knowledge so far, helped me to make thousands of dollars selling digital products in my entire 2-year journey of online business. The link is in the description box below. It contains everything that you need as a planner to help you make digital product and sell. Without further ado, let's get started with today's tutorial. Okay guys, currently we are in the Photoshop. You can clearly see that. So I'm gonna be picking up the new white canvas for creating a gratitude diary. So I'm gonna go over to the file, click over to the new option. I'm gonna take it as 6 by 9 inches as my canvas size. You can very well pick up the size of the canvas depending on your own ease. RGB color mode, background content, I'm gonna keep it as a background color. And our resolution is 72 pixels per inch. Once you're done with that, you could simply click OK. And boom, we are having a new white canvas in which we can begin making a gratitude diary or planner or journal, whatever you call it. So I'm gonna use some of the brush tools. You could very well use whatever tool you wanna use to decorate your canvas. I'm gonna use some of the brushes that I made for myself in the Photoshop. You can very well use the custom Photoshop brushes. Then you can very well choose a specific color. I'm gonna have a color theme for this particular gratitude diary. So I'm picking up a respective colors to see which colors I need for my gratitude diary. Now the size of the brush is very big, so I have to decrease the size of the brush and adjust the hardness. And now I'm gonna be using this kind of like a pink and purple combination of the color. It's kind of like a grass shaped brush. This is I made for myself in the Photoshop. You could very well import some graphics. You can do a lot of the stuff over here and be more creative. This is just one of the way to do it. So I'm gonna use this brush in the entire canvas and we're going to decorate it the way I want to. So I think I'm kind of like done with this particular color. So I'm gonna pick up a different color combination. You can have a 2 colors, monochromatic, multicolored, rainbow color. It all depends on you. So I have actually increase the shade, or I've actually taken a darker shade, not increase the shade actually. So I've taken a darker shade. The first layer was very light of the brush, and the second layer I think I'm gonna have a darker, so you could see a darker shade of the pink purple color. That's kind of like a mixed 2 color combination I'm using for this particular gratitude diary. The same thing I'm gonna repeat over here. I'm gonna use this particular brush for the entire white canvas to cover the stuffs that I needed for my gratitude diary, which I really wanted. So I'm gonna quickly do that over here. So I think I'm kind of like done with this particular color of the brush. So I'm gonna go and choose the text because I want some font heading for my gratitude diary. So I'm gonna select some custom fonts from the Photoshop which already has. Then I choose the color, the size of the font. You can very well import your own fonts and can choose the fonts that Photoshop already has. So I'm gonna be writing at the heading, and then I'm gonna see how the size of the text is, if I wanna decrease the size or increase the size. So I've written down the gratitude diary over here. You can write the gratitude planner, journal. I mean, you can write whatever way you want to write it. It all depends on you. So I think I'm happy the way it's actually looking. So I'm gonna go and back and choose some shape tool, the shape tool. So I'm gonna choose the rectangular one. Then I'm gonna choose the color of the shape tool. You could very well use the shape tools Photoshop already has, or you can import your own custom ones. So I'm gonna use a rectangular tool over here, which I feel like the color is apt. Now I'm gonna be actually duplicating this rectangular layer because I want the exact size and shape for my next rectangle boxes. So I'm gonna just duplicate the layer. You could see on the right hand side panel all the layers are there. Just right click over the duplicate layer and simply click OK, and do it as many times as you want those boxes for your canvas or for your planner. Now I'm gonna select the individual layer on the right hand side panel, and I'm gonna drag these individual boxes to their respective positions and align them properly on the canvas. I wanted the exact size and shape, so that's why I actually duplicated the layer. You could do the way you prefer for your own planner. So I'm gonna just arrange them quickly the way I want to on the canvas. You could see someone is going up and down, so it's not properly aligned. So I'm gonna select the individual layers and do it according to it. I've actually decreased the size of the boxes a bit so that they actually adjust well according to my canvas. Now I'm going to be using the text layer again, and this time I'm going to choose some different font than the previously I used for the heading, and a little bit different color if I see, or different size of the text so that they actually fit well on these boxes, because we have the 4 boxes, 4 rectangular tools over here. So I'm going to have 4 subheadings for four of these individual boxes. So I'm going to write in the first one as I am grateful for. Now obviously you can give it your own touch and you can write whatever one you want to write over here. It entirely depends on you. The second one I'm gonna choose again over here, and the second box I'm gonna write something different. So you could see I'm typing in the second one, but it's kind of like a going down because that layer was down. So I have to actually bring this text layer above this rectangular tool layer, which I'm gonna do in a second. So I've written down the text. Now what I'm gonna do on the right hand side of the panel, I'm gonna just drag this text layer of this particular heading to above that box so that it comes above that. So now you could see that very well. I've written that all good things as a subheading in my second box. Obviously you can do your own way. Now I'm gonna quickly go to this third box and we're going to write the things over there. Kind of like a writing in the fourth box over here, and it's not at all visible because it's outside the box, so that's why the text is not that clearly visible, but we will going to rearrange them. So here we are, I'm writing down as a notes. I usually keep the last box as a notes or remark or miscellaneous or something other, so that if you haven't written down the things in the rest of the 3 boxes and if you have something to write, then you can very well write it down in the 4th box, which is kind of like an extra box for writing more things down over there. Now I'm going to be writing in the 3rd box now, and you could see a little bit outside of this text is going outside. We were going to rearrange this particular text layer later on, but I'm going to first write it down over here. So what I'm like writing, what can I learn from the bad things that are happening in my life? Like, this is just my way of actually writing the things down in the gratitude diary, because I feel like I want to have all these things in my gratitude diary. And depending on your own case, if you're selling to your customers or if you're making for your personal use, you could very well write down the things or phrases or sentences over here which you want in your diary, right? Or which your ideal client want. So once we have written down all the subheadings in the 4 individual boxes, now I'm going to be selecting all these individual text layer on the right hand side panel where you could see all the layers, and we will going to rearrange them and realign them according to our boxes so that they are kind of like in a symmetry. So the first box we have I'm grateful for. The second one we have all the good things. The third box is have like what can I learn from bad things, and the last one is having the note section. You could see we have a lot many layers, so I've actually merged these layers on the right hand side panel into one group layers. Now once you're done with your planner, you could simply click over to the save option and you could very well save this file. You could name the file depending on what you want to name it. I'm gonna quickly name it. You can save it as a JPEG, PNG file format, or any other file format. I've saved it as a JPEG and simply click OK. Boom! We are done with the gratitude diary planner. Very simple, very easy. This is one of the method. If you find this tutorial useful, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Any video requests are really welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'll gonna see you in the next one with a new tutorial. Till then, take care.